Everybody out there in Facebook land, good morning. We are here back at the Blue Water Convention Center, still here for the big freeze under the bridge, and we are getting into doubles. Right now, it's going to be doubles all morning and into the afternoon. We're going to start with 4 games of rounders, and then we're going to get into the bracket. After rounders, they're going to pare them down into 3 tiers: tier 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to get into bracket play. We got to get through the rounders first. And this right here, the first official game of the day here on board 1. We got the Dirty Mitten, which is Kendall and Ed versus B&J, Yachty, and Adam. There's the backspin. We're going to get going down here on the left side. That is Kendall there on the left, Yachty on the right. Yachty spreading vicious rumors that I beat him last time we played, but I don't know about that. I'm not that great of a player. I think he's making stuff up, but let's see what he can do here against Kendall starting out in doubles. And that is how you start the day right there early on a Saturday morning with 12 wash. Gotta love it. Late night for a lot of guys last night. I know tier 1, if you were watching, tier 1 wrapped up, God, between 1 and 1:30 last night. I heard tier 2 went until almost 2:30 last night. And then an early morning here this morning, a lot of people down here in the room around 8 o'clock this morning getting warmed up, ready to go. Oh, as Ed hits the airmail but doesn't get the drag, and that's going to be a lot of points. What is that, 10 on 4? It is. That's a big, big round there for Ed. Oh, you know what? After seeing that, I remember playing Yachty now because he likes to ask you before you throw your first bag. He said, "What are you going to do with that first bag? You gonna put it in? You gonna put it off?" Every time. I do remember. It was not that long ago. I remember playing him now. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Don't be afraid to hop in the chat, say hi, tell me what's going on with you at home. It was early on a Saturday. As Kendall picks up another fleet there. Ooh, bounced right over the hole, landed right in front, just flipped over for Adam there. Unfortunately, now he's got 2 of them back there, and that's going to be 2 more points at least. Yep, just 2 for Ed and Kendall, the Dirty Mint team. Oh no, first bag off the side of the board from Kendall there. Opportunity for Yachty to get on the board with some points here. Everybody just sticking to that left side of the board. Who's going to be the first one to put it in? Oh, that one's off the back. There it is. Kendall in for a 5. Yachty looking to match, but he's going to be short. That's going to be 3 more for Kendall and Adam. I'm sorry, Kendall and Ed, excuse me. Oh, and what does Ed do back? First bag off the back. Oh, possible 7 spot here, and he hits it. That's going to bring the game a little closer. good round there from Adam. Kyle is, you know what, Lisa, Kyle's at home watching. I believe he's got the kids this weekend, or he had to work, or he was sore. I don't know, some excuse that he had yesterday for not being able to come up. Good bag from Kendall. Getting around Yachty's bag, and he goes to collect it. Ooh, but bounces over the hole. Kendall in for a point. Kyle says both. I was close. I was trying to remember what you said last night, but I got to be honest with you. The last half of the night was a little bit of a blur there as Adam misses that one. And that is going to be a 10-on-6, 4 more for the Dirty Mitten team. Up 17-7. Now looking to close this one out quickly. Oh, Kyle's going to try to come up tonight and say hi. We appreciate that, brother. Anytime we get to see you is always a highlight of our day. Boy, Yachty and Adam, I've seen so many of their bags just bounce right over the hole and not fall in. Just bad bag luck, I guess you could say. Kendall cleaning off her bag, had a little stray hair on there, and she gets ready to throw it, put it right in. And then Yachty off the back, giving up 3. Got to be careful now, down to their last mistake. Dirty Mittens sitting on 20. When that could be the difference there. That bag missed off to the left. I don't think Adam's going to be able to get out there and get that. Oh, and now with one off the back, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. As Team Dirty Mitten, Kendall, and Ed take down the first game of rounders here in doubles. That is going to do it. But for all you guys tuning in early, I got a special treat for you. I told you all day yesterday about how this point system is going to work for every event that we play in over the weekend, 5 different events. The better you finish, the more points you get. The more points you get, the better your chances are of winning the big $2,500 cash prize. Well, here's our current leaderboard. Jack McKinney, Steven Sappington sitting up top with 300, followed by Jacob Hill and Lucian. Bryson Noah after them, then Caleb and Maya, David Brown and Travis Ott wrapping up the top 10. We're going to have those scores updated again here after doubles. And then again tonight after the big blind draw. So every event that you play, you score more points. You can see David Brown and Travis, they finished in 5th place last night, 280. They're only 20 points behind, right? There's no guarantee Jack McKinney with winning the switch last night is going to take home the prize. Everybody has a chance. The better you finish, the better you qualify. It's why it's so important in these rounders to make sure that you shoot well and you get into tier 1 to have a chance at this, because somebody's walking home with a lot of cash tonight. And it looks like we have another board here. We have Team Hefty versus the Bros. We're going to bring that one to you right after this. Stick and stay. We'll be right back with you. right back at it. Team Hefty versus the Bros. Ty and Jordan versus Cade and Chazen. This, again, just a Rounders game. We're going to get through Rounders and we're going to get into the bracket here in a little bit. 4 games of Rounders. Cole Sansone checking in all the way from Alabama. What's going on, buddy? Wish we could see you this weekend. Maybe next year we'll be able to get you up here for one of these. And we're definitely going to have to make another trip down there to come see you guys. We had so much fun last time we came. You guys were so open and welcoming, and we had such a blast playing cornhole with you guys down there in Alabama. Man, this sport has taken us so many places and let us meet so many wonderful people. And Cole and his whole family are some of the best. As we get this one started down here on this end, on the left, there is Cade throwing against Ty on the right. Ooh, and that bag hangs up there on the right side for Cade. Ooh, but that Ty throws it off the back. Had an opportunity to get a bunch of points, but Team Hefty's only going to pick up 1 there in the first round. And of course, down on this side, Jordan there on the left and Chazen on the right. Gotta love the Bros. They got their American flag shirts and their work boots and jeans on. They are here to put in the work today. Oh, Chazen tries to push through that one, get it to fall. Jordan, meanwhile, going to step all the way out, go a little fast side, try to wrap around, can't quite get it to go. Chazen staying slow side, trying to roll over, ends up pushing through, and it's going to be a wash. And looking around the room, I got to tell you, it's a lot of fun, especially when you get into doubles and you see all the teammates coming in and they got their matching jerseys and ready to go like Cade and Chazen here. But I see a lot of them, a lot of matching jerseys out there for teammates. It's so much fun. You get to be able to pick who you want to play with. There's no PPR limits. The only rules here, no two pros on the same team. That's it. This is one of the few tournaments around here now where you can go and you can pick your partner and you can play with whoever you want. And I love to see it because it doesn't happen enough. Got a big traffic jam there in front. And it's 4-4. Good back from Jordan, clogging up the front of that hole there. That's what Chazen does. He's sticking slow side, just bunching him up there. Jordan sticking fast side. That's where he likes to throw. He's going up, trying to get the backside, bounces off. Just a little deep there. Chazen going to sit right in front. Going to give up 1 more to Team Hefty. Low, slow scoring affair early in this one. But I get a feeling it's only a matter of time until that dam breaks and we see some big points getting pushed out here. Good low block from Ty. Tries to roll over just a little too far right. It got up and over. It just didn't get in. That's a good bag there from Cade to sit in front. Ty goes to roll again. Ooh, just not enough on it. Can he clean it up? He's going fast side. He's going to push right through. Misses off to the right, but does get his to fall. Cade looking to collect, and he does. Going to be an 8-on-6. First 2 points of the game for the Bros. Going to tie it up. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Robert Yo heading over to say hello. How are you? Excellent, excellent, excellent. You want to sit down and hop on mic for a few minutes? You got the time? Yeah. All right. We're gonna get the man himself here in the booth. Make sure you get right up in there.
Oh, I like getting right up in there.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, buddy.
Mr. Rob Yo, the man, myth, the legend, the guy who put all of this together, who put in all the hard work, brought in everybody that he knows to come and help him. And here we are now, what, 10 months after the idea was first created?
Yes. Well, yeah. Yeah.
And it's been a lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun. And to see the room filled like this with so many players from all over the state and even from other states. We got people from Ohio. We got people from across the border in Canada here today. It's such a great thing to see. So thank you for putting in all the work, making sure we could all be here to do this today.
Well, I could do this about everybody else. I mean, like you said, it takes a village to run something like this. And all of you guys, What a Bag, Uncensored, Chris Schwartz, Nick Weaver. I mean, all of you guys, I couldn't have done it without all of you. And there's a whole lot of other people too that have helped along the way.
Too many to list at this point. I mean, the amount from the sponsors to the vendors to, I mean, the wonderful little mini food court we have set up just outside the room here, the hotel itself, and how wonderful they've been with everybody coming and checking in, filling this place up. And so much so that people are at Airbnbs and they're staying at hotels down the road.
Yep.
That's how packed this place is.
Yeah, we sold it out, which is awesome. It's our first year doing it. I mean, and we're planning on doing this every year from here on out. So
yeah, and you know what's great about it? First year, always a couple of hiccups, always a couple of roadblocks,
Yep.
right? And you iron them out, you figure your way through. By the time we get through next year, this is going to run so smooth and seamlessly, and I cannot wait to come back and do it again. Matter of fact, as soon as we're done on Sunday, let's have a meeting on Monday and start planning next year's.
100%. It's already in the works. It's already in the works. I actually spoke to the facility already, and we're working on days. So
Nice. Are you trying to look for around the same time, maybe the same weekend, or just sometime in
it'll
January?
be a similar weekend. The big thing is Port Huron. They have their big hockey silver sticks.
Oh,
We gotta
yeah.
plan it around that because we don't want it to be a weekend with that scope with that going on.
Absolutely. And a lot of, here in Michigan, right next to Canada, a lot of hockey going on. Matter of fact, there were 2 or 3 teams here
Yeah.
when we checked in on Thursday. And I saw it anywhere from look like 10, 12-year-olds all the way up to like seniors in high school.
Yes.
So it's fun to watch them walk through and carry all their gear and carry all their. You can always tell which one's the goalie.
Yep. Absolutely. No, it's been fun. It's been an experience, that's for sure. But we've been having a ball.
Yeah, the tough part for everybody is we finished so late last night. What was it, about 2:30 by the time Tier 2 finished up last
Yeah,
night?
Tier 2 got was they had some games, man. They were battles, and they took a long time. It was about 2:30 when we ended.
Yeah, and then I heard people down here before 8 o'clock warming up, throwing bags.
That's crazy.
So to go that late last night to be up this early, and don't get me wrong, I've seen a few hungover faces. Mainly that table right over there.
Yeah, that whole table.
To our
The entire table.
absolutely. Oh. Meanwhile, the Bros down early in this one have taken the lead now 9-5. Ooh, that's not. I don't think what Jordan wanted to do. Didn't want to take Jason's bag with him, but he did. Jason's going to step out and try to get around here. Who ends up sitting right behind Jordan. Jordan's just going to right up and over.
Like, I can go with that.
When then Jason almost returned the favor, knocked Jordan's bag in. Jordan's going to go get it.
Bag.
Let's take a look at that airmail drag Jordan here as Jason is going to miss his, and then Jordan is going to go up and get it on our uncensored replay.
I love that.
Yes, I have to adjust the logo on there because it's blocking. I didn't realize how big it was when I first made it. It's blocking people's faces. We can't have that.
No.
Well, that's a good bag from Cade. I'm feeling Ty's going to look to roll right over this. There it is, the roll collect from Ty. What a great bag.
A great battle going on.
Yep, and it's funny to watch the progression of this game because the first few rounds, you can tell these guys they're just starting to wake up. They're just starting to get loose.
Shake the cobwebs off.
Yes, absolutely. And now we get a few rounds in, all of a sudden we're hitting shots like that. Airmail drags and roll collects.
It's funny looking around the room to see all the heads that are hanging a little bit today.
And you know what's great is as you watch, though, they'll slowly lift up
Oh, yeah.
as the day goes along.
Yep.
Although I've already been asked when they're going to start serving beer,
I
which
doesn't surprise me.
no, and I think it was one of the most hungover people I've seen so far. I was like, oh, we need to start serving beer.
Well, the hair of the dog, man, you gotta go back at it.
Always helps.
Yep.
Of course, that's also what gets you in trouble, but
Wow.
we're not going to talk about that.
No. I mean, I've never been in trouble.
No. Chazen looking down from some advice from his partner, trying to see what he wants to do with his last bag here. A lot of slow side. I haven't seen him throw a bag on the fast side yet, and he's not going to start now. Looking to just sit so nothing falls, but Jordan's bag falls. Not what he intended. Is that an 8-on-4? It is 4 big points for Team Hefty. Back and forth these guys go. Each team coming back, taking a lead, falling behind, coming back again. Let's see if Caden Chazen can come back from this. Down 6 here. That is not going to help any. But
He gave it right back.
Ty's going to help him out. I was going to say that one bag off to the right helps. One off the back helps even more. Good job using his own bag to bounce around there. And that is going to be 7-on-5, 2 more for Team Hefty. And so we are going to do 4 rounds of rounders here, right?
Correct.
And then we're going to get into bracket. We're going to break it up into 3 tiers like we did before.
Correct.
And then that is where we're going to see tier 1 here on the broadcast court all the way through the bracket. And tier 1, it's important to get in tier 1. We talked about this earlier. Those points that you get that all go towards that big grand prize here at the end of the weekend. Great bag there from Chazen to get around.
And I did update the Scoreholio seasons too.
Wonderful. You know what I actually went and did is I went in as we see Chazen throw his last bag here and takes Jordan's in with him. But I went and did a little math myself and we figured out where everybody was after. It's easy when there's only one event,
Right.
and I know what the points are.
Yeah.
So these are your leaders through one of the 5 events here this weekend. We're going to update that again after doubles and then again tonight after the big blind draw.
It's gonna be fun. A 300-person blind draw.
Insane. You know what the good thing is, though? Somebody's going to go 0-2, and then they're just going to go have fun and party the rest of the night.
100%. Yep. I'm sure I'll probably do some singos later.
Which, if I was playing, that's the guy I'd want to be.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Let me go 0-2.
Especially the 2 hours of sleep after last night.
Ooh, both players struggling on the struggle bus down here on the left side. But that is going to do it. Team Hefty taking down the Bros here in doubles rounders. Good job, guys. Jordan and Ty coming up with the win. We're going to get Dumb and Fuck versus Where's Jeff next. We'll bring that to you in just a few minutes. Hang out, guys. Board one live action here. Doubles, rounders. You got Dumb and Fuck versus Where's Jeff? Dumb and Fuck, of course, Tony and Scoot. Where's Jeff? John and Colton. And I got to apologize to Mr. Schermerhorn in the comments there. He said, tell Jordan Brown butt showed, and he'd know what it meant. I didn't see that in time before the game was over. I was too busy talking with Mr. Yo to pay attention to the chat, so that's on me. But next time I see him, I'll let him know for sure. All right, there's the backspin. We're going to get this one going down here on the left side. And there with the first bag is Tony. And on the left in his Yo's Cornhole jersey is John. One of the many, many birds that are out there and that throw cornhole. Of course, the Berg family, one of the great organizations around here, throwing or running Bangers Cornhole. That's all the Berg brothers. They run some great events out this side of town. Glad to see them here in the house today. As we head down to this side, we have Scoot on the left there in his Hastings Cornhole jersey, shooting against Colton on the right. Ooh, Colt tried to get around that one, just couldn't do it. Ends up hanging up there on the left side. Scoot not helping his case any. Putting bags everywhere but in the hole. There you go. Colt's going to knock one of his in, but then go off the back himself. We can get out of here with Wash if he puts this in. Oh, but he leaves it hanging there on the left again. Going to be two more there for John and Colton team. Where's Jeff? Oh, is that Ryan Majewski checking in? How are you doing, sir? Yes, Josh. Unfortunately, this is only streaming on Facebook. I wanted to go on YouTube, but we're having bandwidth issues. Apparently, when you're this close to the border, because I mean, we can see Canada from here. The signal gets a little sketchy. So we're streaming just on Facebook right now. Our next regional that we're going to be doing in next Sunday for Motor City Cornhole, we're going to do that one over on YouTube. So look out for that. Follow us on Facebook and on YouTube at What a Bag Cornhole. Mike Minnie watching at home. I'm surprised you're not out here, buddy. I mean, you like big tournaments. You go out to California every year for the throwdown, right? This feels like this should be one of your kind of events. Yes, we are all well. We're all a little tired. We're all a little hungover, but we're all pretty good. Missing you, though, buddy. Oh, Colt tried to push through, ends up sitting in front. All three bags clogging the hole. What is Scoot going to do with it here? Does he just sit behind? No, he goes through it. Picks up a couple of points. First points of the game for Dumb and Fuck. Ooh, that bag sat there for a while. I thought it was going to fall. There it goes. It kept moving and moving and moving. John's going to go ahead and knock it in for him, though. All right. I think we're seeing what we saw last game. What we saw last game was everybody started out, they seemed to just a little off, just a little rusty, and then we rounds in, and all of a sudden they started making shots just like the last couple of rounds here. And Mike, you're right, it is a blast up here. It's 300 plus shooters and a hotel full of great people to hang out with and drink with and have some fun, throwing some cornhole. So make sure you mark it on your calendar for next year. As soon as we get done here, this weekend. We're going to start planning next weekend. If you watched our last game, we had Rob Yo on the mic, and he said he's already in discussions with the venue and with the hotel to pick out a weekend to do this again next year. So once we get that information, we're going to pass it along to everybody out there in the cornhole world to make sure that we try to grow this and make this even bigger and even better next year. Oh, come on now. Stop kissing my ass. Your favorite cornhole crew. Whatabag is doing great. We got the booth set up out in the hallway there. Kelly and Lucas are out there selling everything we can possibly sell out there. And man, I'm just sitting here having fun on the mic. It's my favorite way to be a part of cornhole anymore is to sit here and watch guys throw because I can't throw anywhere near as good as half of these guys. Meanwhile, here in the game, Dumb and Fuck, Tony and Scoot down 9-0 early in the game, and they're making a comeback here. Everybody's shooting for tier one. They want to get up into tier one and try to get those points, try to take home that big prize. Oh, great bag from John. Didn't get both the bags, but he did get one of the two. Let's get them up into double digits now. Just 10 points away from taking this one down. Oh, look at that. We got a Berg on the board, and we got a Berg watching at home. Rosario Berg, how are you doing? Yeah, no, Mike, you're not wrong. The talent is insane anymore, especially with these young kids. But that's what's great about an event like this is even if you're not those guys who are going to make tier one, even tier two and tier three, the payouts are so good that you can make tier three, you can win tier three, and in one of the 5 events this weekend, make your entry fee back. I mean, the payouts are worth it to come out here for something like this. Rob has done his research. He knows what he's doing. He's been running leagues and running tournaments for years. This is the biggest one he's ever done, and he took all that knowledge that he's learned over the years of doing this and putting these events on and piled everything into one big weekend here, and he is doing it the right way, in my opinion. He's making sure that everybody, even tier two, even tier three, are getting the good payouts. He's not going to be greedy and keep all that money for himself. He's making sure to redistribute it out to the players, out to the people who put in the time and the effort to learn this game and to play this game and to be here this weekend. So he really is doing a great job with it. Well, he's doing pretty good right now, Rosario. You picked a good time to check in on him because he is looking good. He is throwing good. Up 16-7 now. See Colton a little frustrated with himself there after that first bag off to the left. Oh, and that's a second one over there. A little bit of a step out, going fast side on his fourth bag here. Going to try to get at least one of those in. Ooh, and he bunches up. Big opportunity here for Scoot. He can cut around those and get in. That's exactly what he does. That's a big 6-point round for Scoot. Going to bring them just a bit closer now, only down 3. Well, you don't even have to put it all together to get a decent payout. Like I said, Mike, here you could have half it together and go tier 3 and still get a decent payout. That's what's great about this event. And it's only going to get bigger. It's only going to get better in the years to come. And even if you don't want to come play cornhole, just come look at the views. I wish you guys could see out this window behind me because beautiful view of the border crossing here, the Blue Water Bridge. Get to see our Canadian neighbors just across the river. We have some of them here in the house. Some players came over from Canada for the weekend. As John's going to go fast side, bit of a step out here, try to clean that up. Oh, but they bunch up on him. Going to be a 6-6 wash. Didn't quite get it to go. Guys at home, make sure you do me a favor. Go ahead and give the post a like, give it a share. Let's get these great local players out to everybody, as many eyes as we can on these shooters today. Because here in Rounders, there are no tiers in Rounders. We're going to get everybody here on board one before we get into the bracket. So it doesn't matter your skill level. It doesn't matter how long you've been playing. Everybody has a chance to get here on the live stream. So let's make sure we like it and we share it, and let's get it out to as many people as we possibly can. Good bag there from Scoot. Knocks his in and blocks up the front of the hole. Colton, I think he's going roll on this one. Ooh, but it doesn't quite go. I think he wanted more of a cut there. Oh, and another good bully bag there from Scoot to knock Colton's bag out of the way and get in for a 10. It's at 10 on 3 right now. Colton with one bag left in hand. Looks like he's going to stay on the slow side. Try to cut it in. Ooh, but it holds up. That's going to be a 10 on 4 for a 6, giving Dumb and Fought up now 19-16, down all game, but fought and fought and fought, and now they find themselves 2 points away from taking down Where's Jeff. With that first bag off the back of the board there for Tony. And then that one off to the left. John puts in a couple of bags here, and this game could be over. You're going to watch a fast side push here. Try to split those and collect. Gets the one to fall. The other's on the fast side. It's going to fall if he's... All you got to do is touch it. And 7 on 5 right now, and that is going to do it. 10 on 5 for 5 to put Where's Jeff up. And that will be the game. Dumb as fuck. Tried valiantly, had a good comeback, but Where's Jeff? John and Colton taking it down. We're going to have, let's have them submit that game, and let's see who we have coming up next here on board one. Salty Bags and Team Hefty. We saw Team Hefty up here already. Let's find out who Team Salty Bags is. We're going to bring you that game right after this. Stick and stay. We'll be right back with you. All right, we're back here on board one on the broadcast court here for the Big Freeze Under the Bridge. Brought to you by Yo's Cornhole, and of course, the tournament sponsor there you see in the middle of your screen, Ripper Graphics. All of the boards, every single piece of equipment in this room, every set of boards, every score tower on 40 lanes are all Ripper Graphics boards and score towers. If you want the best equipment in the game, you make sure you reach out to Ripper Graphics. You can find them at rippergraphics.com, and they will get you taken care of with any custom cornhole set you want. You can customize the boards, you can customize the score tower, you can do anything you want. As we get this one underway here, Salty Bags versus Team Hefty. We're going to start out here on the left in that beautiful light blue and pink Whatabag jersey is Sybil shooting against Ty. And on the mic with me, we have my beautiful wife, Kelly, back at it again. Miss Whatabag on the mic. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. How are you?
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Too loud?
No, turning it up.
Oh.
Make
Yeah.
sure we can all hear you.
I don't put my mouth right on the mic.
Just close to it. You don't have to.
Weird. Feels weird. Sitting right there on your mouth.
Yeah, no, we're just going to leave that one alone. Tanya Ford checking in. How you doing, Tanya? I saw Eric watching last night.
Oh, where have we been?
And then down, of course, on this side, on the left there, we saw him earlier from Team Hefty. Jordan shooting against Brian, Mr. Shoot Your Shot himself, sitting right there on the right-hand side. Salty Bags up early in this one, but we saw Team Hefty earlier. We know they're not going to lay down and take it. They're going to come out here and fight.
What do we got going today? Doubles and then.
Doubles and then the big blind draw.
Ooh, that'll be fun. That's everybody?
Everybody thrown in one pot. You get who you get. Double elimination. Ooh, Jordan left on that one. Brian going to pick up 4 more. Yeah, so once we get through, I think we have 4 games of rounders here in doubles, and then we're going to get into the brackets. And then as soon as that's done, we're going to jump right into the blind draw. There's not going to be a big time disparity between the two.
No, and that should be a pretty early night.
Well, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we can get everything finished by midnight tonight, because we still have another big long day tomorrow with Crew Cup in the morning and then singles in the afternoon on Sunday. Well, a bit of a step out here from Sybil as she's looking to go around Ty's bag and does a great job with it. Good collect there from Ty. Sybil with 1 bag off. Looking at limits damage here. Go in for a 9. Oh, no. Now she got 2 bags off. This one's going to hurt. Oh, no. Ty's helping her out, putting 1 off himself. Could have had more. Only got 1. Guys, and then again, if you're watching at home, please give the page, give the stream a like, and give it a share. Let's get this out to as many people. I was looking at the stats from the stream yesterday. We got a whole bunch of new followers yesterday who were watching the stream, who liked and followed Whatabag Cornhole. So thank all of you for that. Do you have any breakfast yet today?
Had a breakfast bar.
Had a breakfast bar?
Yeah. I just need more sleep.
I think everybody in the room can say that.
Cindy didn't even go to bed. She's been drinking Sunny D and tequila all morning.
Ooh, no. Great bag there from Jordan, the airmail collect. I know I was talking to her earlier. She said there was somebody out there screaming and hollering. She thought somebody was out making snow angels outside all night last
They
night.
were. She saw that.
Oh,
She saw
no.
the snow angels. So somebody was there. We don't know who, though. If you come forward, I'll give you a free hat.
Oh, if you were the one out there making snow angels, come pick up a free hat. And I'm going to tell you the same deal I told you yesterday. If you guys are at home watching this, you got one of those new smart TVs. I want you to cast this broadcast up onto your TV and send me a picture of our broadcast up on your television. You show me a picture of the broadcast on the big screen, and I'm going to send you a free Whatabag t-shirt.
Mm. Crazy thing is, most of everybody that would do that is here.
Yeah, yes. Although we do have some of the usual suspects. Schermerhorn's not able to make it. I saw him in the chat. We're just talking with Mike Minnie in the chat. Got both of the Fords, Eric and Tanya. I haven't seen those guys in a long time, but they've been watching. And a lot of names I don't recognize, which I love having you guys here watching. Thank you so much. Of course, Lisa Yang out there watching as well. We got some Bergs here. We got some Bergs at home. Zario Berg was watching John play earlier.
That's right. There's no Funbergs anywhere.
Yes, the Funberg is not here. Brian been holding Jordan down at this end, keeping him from scoring. Throwing really well there in his very bright and colorful shoot your shot short sleeve hoodie that he's got there. Jordan doing the one thing in the world that I find absolutely impossible, and that's throwing a fast side block. Forces Brian off to the left. Opportunity here for Jordan to pick up a couple of points, and he does just that. You good? No. I get it.
About to fall back asleep, and then Lucy's like, and starts crying.
Yeah.
That shit right now. Can I swear on you?
You can do whatever you want on here.
Ha! Don't say that. You need a button like Drew and Mike where you can play sound effects and stuff.
Yeah, you want some drops on here? I was actually talking to Tony about doing that. I think we're gonna look into making some drops for the broadcast. He does it with his live stream. As Ty leaves that one short. Sybil's gonna go fast side, try to get around and get out of here with a wash. Oh, but she leaves it short. Gonna give up 3, and from up 5-1 to down now 6-5. Lead change just like that. It happens quick. Gotta pay attention. And Jordan again with that fast side block. It worked for him last time, forcing Asbury off to the left. As he double clutches that. Didn't like that way the bag felt in his hand the first time around, and second time seems to get it.
Has Louis Dugas been up here?
Louis Dugas has not been on a live stream yet.
No, he needs to be on the mic. He's a great.
No, he. I'm trying to get him on the mic later. Of course, as much as I love Lou, I kind of don't want him on the live stream like playing today, because we've been going on about a 2-year run here of no tall guy on the live stream. That's kind of the running joke of the live stream is tall guy never makes it, and he is partnered up with Lou today. So we're going to see if we can keep that streak, the 2-year long streak going of no tall guy on the live stream. But if Lou wants to hop on the mic, absolutely, he is more than welcome. And another short bag there from Team Salty Bags. So I'm going to go, see, now we both did it. But short bag, not too bad. Only giving up 1 there. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, Ty missing off to the right with his first bag. Sybil's going to do her best to make him pay for that.
Was he here yesterday, McKinney?
McKinney was here yesterday. He won the switch last night.
God, I don't think I even saw him all day yesterday.
Oh yeah, well he spent a lot of time up here on the broadcast court yesterday. I think I had him for 3 or 4 games throughout the switch and then the bracket.
Wow, I was busy making shirts.
And doing a great job of it too. Oh, is it gonna fall?
It's
Oh no, it is in there. There it goes. Okay, it was just hung up on the bags underneath. And just for you guys at home, if you're wondering, here is our after one event, our leaderboard for the big $2,500 cash prize. There is Jack and Steven Sappington up on top with 300 points, taking down the switch last night, followed by Hilly and Lucian, Bryce and Noah in third, Caleb and Maya in fourth, and David Brown and Travis Osbat in fifth. Those are your top 10 in contention right now. And this is why, again, it's so important. Do well in rounders. Get into tier 1 because that's where all the big points are, and that is where your chance to take home that big prize is. Oh, 2 rounds in a row. Brian leaves one short. Can't be happy with himself after that. Well, Jordan helps him out by leaving that one off to the right. Not completely out of play, but it's going to be tough to get, especially now that Bryant knocked it right out of there.
Shoot your shot there, Brian.
That's it. I think he's going to wait because I have a feeling if Jordan goes in with this one, they're all going to fall. Yeah, and there they go. Oh, one short, one off to the right. This could be a 10 on 4. I'm sorry, 10 on 6 for 4, but no, it's going to be an 8 on 6 for 2. Could have been more. So we got to hope rounds like that where you could have had 4, you could have had 6, you only got 2. Don't come back to bite you later in the game. Now, good bag from Sybil to clean up the front there. Oh, she is shooting fire right now. I hope she's got those new meta glasses she's wearing turned on, recording it so she can see how great she's throwing. She's going to give up 3 there, but she's been throwing really well all game. And if you look in the background there, that you can see the big screen on the wall. Look at all those games going on right now throughout this convention center. 152 teams, I think I saw,
Wow.
playing in doubles here today. And I did hear Rob say earlier, and Kelly, you'll be interested in this because he said once they get into the blind draw, you're going to knock a lot of people out quick
Yes.
when you get to a big blind draw, which means then he's going to start doing some sit and go. So grab your bags and warm up. You're going to have a chance to play later.
Thank God, because I need to throw some bags. Those mini bags are awful.
Yes, and it's tough. It's fun to do this, but it's tough to watch all these people out there throwing and not want to get out there and throw yourself.
Absolutely. Throwing those mini bags with baby O. He's got all these trick shots that he wants to do, and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing here, kid.
The littlest though,
I know.
the
yeah,
babyest though.
babyest. He's like all these trick shots, shooting airmails on mini bags.
Yeah, but he's an Ochoa and cornhole involved, so you got to watch out.
Yeah.
All those Ochoas.
Yep. No, Grandpa O. We're gonna call him that Taco. He's Grandpa O now.
Grandpa O. And he's another one I was hoping to see. I thought the big cash prize might draw Taco out this weekend.
Yeah.
Good block there from Ty after he misses first one off to the right. Sybil going fast side, cleaning up the front. She says, I don't want any part of that blocker. Get that out of here.
You said Jack and Steven Sappington are in the running.
Yep,
Right.
they are up top right now as Sybil's going to pick up 5 points there and take the lead back. Yes, right now we take a look at our for Jack McKinney and Steven Sappington winning the switch last night, pick up 300 points. They are in the lead in the running for that $2,500 cash prize. But this is where it gets interesting because last night, all of our finishers, all of our points were awarded to teammates, right? Well, today you're going to have different teammates after the switch. You're going to get into doubles. So now you're going to start seeing the real disparity. You're going to see who's going to start pulling ahead based on how they finish here in doubles today. And again, 3 rounds in a row for Brian Asbury, putting one on the front of the board. Jordan now just got to put one in to pick up some points here. 2 in a row for Brian Asbury on the front of the board. Jordan Brown, misses off to the left, 8 on 6. Still going to pick up 2 and take the lead back. But again, that's twice now that Asbury's missed 2 bags off the board. And Jordan left a lot of points up there and could have had this game over. Instead, only up 20 to 15 now. Game could have been over. And Sybil down here is a little frustrated. She's throwing a really great game. But again, this is just rounders, so this is just for seeding. Oh, good bag from Sybil. She has that fast side push down today. She is cleaning up the front of that hole. Can she go get that one hanging over there on the right side? Oh, she gets a piece of it, but not enough.
Kind of embarrassed himself. So
And he's been doing a good job of it so far this game.
saying.
We'll have to check the stats and see if he has more bags in the hole or off the side of the board. And there's another one side railed off to the left. Ooh, Jordan's going to help him out, though. Put one off the back. And 4 rounds in a row for Brian Asbury, leaving one short. Oh, and another one. That's 3 bags off for Brian in this round. And that is going to do it. Team Hefty. Jordan and Ty taking down the salty bags. Brian and Sybil can have him submit that game, and then we're going to see who we have coming up next here on board 1. Day 2, Saturday doubles rounders. We got the Scumbags and Holly Meadows coming up here, and we'll bring you that game right after this. right, we're back here on board one, the broadcast court of the Big Freeze under the bridge here at the Blue Water Convention Center. We got another great game for you here. Team Scumbags versus Team Holly Meadows. We're going to finish up with the down and back, and then we're going to get this one rolling. I am joined in the booth this game by my son, Lucas. How are you, sir?
Good, good.
So, how did you sleep last night? First night in the hotel, second night in the hotel.
It was good, but like halfway through the night, I wake up and then I see mom in the other bed because, um, well, like she moved.
Yes. That was actually not halfway through the night. That was this morning.
Oh.
We were already all up while you slept. That's okay. It was a late night last night. Hopefully, it won't be as late of a night tonight, but I have a feeling it might be with this group of people we're hanging out with here today as we are looking to get this one started. Are they ready to go? They're going to say, oh, yeah, here we go. There's the backspin right there. Skinny's going to give it a spin. And then we're going to start down here on the left side. And on the left, playing with the scoreboard there, that is Skinny from Team Scumbags. On the right, Christine. Team Holly Meadows teaming up with Willie MacDaddy on the other side. She goes by Sailor Girl. Skinny burying all the bags in the hole. Christine looking to limit the damage here. Ends up being a 12-on-5. Going to give up 7 in the first round before we head back down to this side. And there on the left in his Holly Meadows jersey is Willie MacDaddy. And on the right, we saw him last night in the switch here on board one. We see him again here today in doubles. That is Dutch throwing his first bag off the back of the board. Will tries to follow him, but doesn't have enough on it to get all the way off the back. He's going to hang on there. Ooh, Dutch got around Will's bag. Does he go after it? And how hard does he go after it? And he gets it. Look at that. 3 points. First points of the game for Team Holly Meadows. So, Lucas, we've been to some big tournaments before. What do you think of this? How does this compare? Remember we went to the big ACL tournament last year out in Bright. We walked around and we hung out there all weekend long. What do you think? How do you think this compares to that big ACL event?
Well, it has a bunch of people, and it's like it's one of the most biggest cornhole places I've been to.
It is. It is. I think this is the second biggest tournament you've been to. It's the second biggest tournament I've been to. Now, here's the real question. I was talking to Rob earlier. He said there might be some sit and goes later. Do you bring your wallet with you? You going to get into some sit and goes?
No, I didn't bring my wallet, but that's what your wallet's for.
That's what my wallet's for. Oh, all right. As Scumbags go up 12-3 now with that answer. This kid's trying to steal money right out of my pocket right here on the live stream.
Or I'll just do it to mom.
Yeah, either or. Either or. That's what we're here for.
Or I can talk one of them into it.
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. Will now with 2 bags off to the left side there. Dutch is going to block up the front of the hole. What does Will do with his final bag? Is he going to try to roll this one? I know he's got a roll bag in the arsenal. No, he's going to go up. Oh, and misses the airmail. Bounces off the back. Going to pick up, give up 3 more there. 15-3. The Scumbags up big in this one. Let's see if Sailor Girl can get some points on the board here in this round. Skinny's not going to make it easy for him. Ryan Majewski says, yeah, Lucas, he wants you to take that money out of our pockets.
Oh, I probably will.
I think one way, whether he plays or not, I think he's going to try to get money out of our wallets here.
Yeah.
Ooh, just off the back. Came in a little hot on her fourth bag there. Had a chance to pick up a couple of points. Instead, gives up one. Ooh, Dutch coming in strong, going off the back of the board there early. Can Will pick up some points here from that mistake? Try to get himself back into this game. Nope, he can't. He throws one off the left side. Oh, and then he throws one short, doing his best Brian Asbury impression, throwing the bag short. Sitting 7-3 right now with one bag left for Will. Does he try to go backside or push through? Neither. You think he tried to roll and ends up going through it. That's going to be a 9-on-6 for 3 more points for the Scumbags. Ooh, Skinny throwing one off the back. The boards look like they have sped up this morning. A lot of bags off the back so far early. Ooh, just missed that one. Knocked in Skinny's, but not her own. That's all right. Still got a chance to pick up a point here if she can finish strong with her last 2 bags. Ooh, that one deep, though. Skinny in with a 9. Sailor, ooh, just gets it in to give up 1 and keep the game alive. Down to their last point, down to their last mistake. Do you think they're going to be able to come back and win this one, Lucas?
Maybe.
Great answer. See, very, very neutral sports broadcaster. You got to be not partial. You got to be impartial, right? That's what you got to do. I like it. Plus, I've been up 20-3 and lost, and I've been down 20-3 and won. It's not over till it's over.
They're like the Bears fourth quarter game.
Like the Bears in the fourth quarter this year. Absolutely. As Dutch misses that one, and Will's going to go in and pick some points up for Team Holly Meadows there. That could be the start of the comeback.
Told you.
Now let's see if Christine can keep it going here. Ooh, first bag off the side. That could be it. Skinny just got to put a couple more bags in, and that is going to do it. And that is going to do it. Team Scumbags taking down Holly Meadows here in Rounders of Doubles. We got a few more games of Rounders coming at you, and then we're going to get into the bracket. Once we get into the bracket, we'll talk more about the point situation and who is in the running for the big cash prize. Then we're going to, again, later tonight, could be the big blind draw. So let's see if they put this in. Okay, we got C-Dub and J-Dog versus N&S Landscaping. We're going to bring you that one right here on Court 1 right after this. right, guys, we are back. C-Dub and J-Dog versus N&S Landscaping here on board one. Going to finish up the down and back here. We're going to get this one started. Almost through with rounders. Few more games left of rounders before we get into the bracket.
I'm excited for the bracket.
Yeah, well, once we get into the bracket, we're going to have tier one over here. So we're going to have the best shooters here in rounders. We're going to see the best here on board one throughout the rest of the morning and into the afternoon. Ooh, it's already 11 o'clock. It's almost afternoon already. But that's what I love about rounders. You know, we always get the top tier people here on the broadcast court. But during rounders, everybody in the room's got a chance to hit the broadcast court. It's going to be the same thing with the blind draw later. Everybody in the room has a chance, except for Tall Guy. We're going to make sure he does not get on the live stream. That's best of our ability. All right, I think, yeah, looks like we're going to get this one started down here on the right side. There is the bag spin. There are the knuckles, and we're going to get going down here on the left there. It is plaid butt up. That is Chris on the right in his hoodie and sweatpants and gray hat there. That is Nate. So we got Chris and Nate down here on the right side. Love getting to see a lot of new faces and a lot of people I've never seen throw before. That's one of the best parts of doing this. Good block there from Chris, but Nate can get right around it, kind of bully it out of the way. Can Chris get out and get it? He's going to go fast side and try. Ooh, gets around and in, but didn't get the collect. Ooh, but Nate a little too strong on the left side, goes off. Still going to pick up a point. N&S Landscaping. You're wondering, N&S Landscaping, who is that? Well, that's Nate at one end and Stephanie at the other there in her orange hoodie. Shooting against her is Jason. He is the J-Dog in the C-Dub and J-Dog. Of course, Stephanie's first bag of the game is my favorite shot in cornhole, the unnecessary open board airmail, but she hits it first bag. Ooh, J-Dog. Another one off the back. It was that one flipped on Stephanie. It's sitting fast side. It's going to fall. Maybe, maybe, maybe. No, it's not going to fall. They're having some scoring issues here, trying to figure out what it was. Trying to make sure. Hey, guys, we got to pay attention. 8-2, yeah. She threw an 8, picked up 6 points. That's going to give him a big 7-0 lead to start here, although Nate's going to push that one a little too strong, ends up rolling over and onto the back of the hole. Oh, Chris wanted to kind of push through that, maybe even replace, although Nate leaves another one short. I think it's this side of the board. This side of the board, leaving bag short. Oh, that one fell. Nate got his one in the back to fall. Chris looking for a big push here. See if he can collect both of those. Gets one to fall, but not the other. Maybe a 5 on 3. I'm sorry, 7 on 5. 7 on 5, 2 more points for N&S Landscaping. Stephanie a little too strong there, going right off the back with her first bag. Jason struggled with bags off last round. Let's see if he can keep it on this time, and he does. Puts a beautiful block right there in Stephanie's lane. Stephanie knocks in Jason's bag and then bounces off herself. Sitting 7 on 3 right now. 7 on 4 with last bag in Jason's hand. That's going to be a 10 on 4 for 6. That's what I thought. That was a little off. And that last one, they're having trouble keeping score here, but that one, 10 on 4. Let's make sure we got that one right.
I played like before first game I played Hector and Kerry Martinez, good players. Then game 2, I played Tony Pena and his partner that beat us. And then I played Jason Racer. And then I played Bryce Out.
Getting a little Rounders update from Lil Romeo here. Come back saying that he's had nothing but tough competition all the way through Rounders. Seems like every team he plays, they keep getting better and better. That's what happens in Rounders sometimes, man. Sometimes you get good luck, sometimes you don't.
I like to play with guys because they're better. And it helps me get better than playing first. You just keep beating.
And there's Nate back on track, jumping that one in the hole. Oh, Chris now with a couple of bags off to the left side. Oh, and Nate, another one off the board. It's going to be an 8 on 3 for 5 more there for C-Dub and J-Dog. Good start from Jason. Stephanie, though, a little strong on her first bag off the back. Jason tries to follow her, but doesn't have enough strength to get it off the back of the board as it hangs on there. And then J-Dub knocks his own off the back, and then Stephanie with a strong finish puts the first one off the back. The next 3 in to pick up 2. Goes to show you, just because you make a mistake with one bag doesn't mean the round is over. You got to keep fighting. First bag off the back of the board. She ends up picking up 2 points. Let's see if Nate can do the same since he missed his first one off the side. Chris putting his first 2 in. When Nate, another one hanging off the right side. That one might fall. You got to be careful. This could be a big round for Chris. Nate has 3 bags off, sitting 7 on 3 right now in favor of Chris. He's going to go fast side, try to collect. Gets a piece of it, but not enough. 8 on 3, though. Going to pick up 5 and take him up to 17-9. Bless you, son. Jason missing that one off the back with his first bag, and Stephanie's going to follow him. Jason missing that one left. Can Stephanie take advantage? Yes, she can. Two rounds in a row. Stephanie put the first one off the back, and the next 3 in. 9 on 4. Going to pick up 5 that time. Gonna shrink that lead down. Good start there from Nate. He's been missing that. His first bags have been off. That one he puts right in. Good bag from Chris to push those bags closer to the hole. Nate tries to get around, but can't quite get that bag to cut from left to right there. Chris, again, fast. I got a piece of it, but not enough to get it to fall. Nate's going to help him out, leave a blocker in front. He's going to step out. He's going to go fast side. He's going to try to split those, get around Nate's bag, and does just that. That was a beautiful bag from Chris there to finish that round. For an 8-5, 3 more. You're going to put C-Dub and J-Dog up on 20. Stephanie's got to be careful here. They're down to their last mistake. I got Sybil Walker in the chat watching. She was just up here on board 1. Now she's watching board 1. Kayla Branker in there watching as well. Another name I thought I'd see up here this weekend. Oh, and that bag off the back for Stephanie. And that could do it. That is going to do it. J-Dub, C-Dub, and J-Dog taking down N&S Landscaping. 23-14. Let's have them submit that game. We'll see who we got coming up next here on board 1. Stranger Danger versus Trucker and G-Man. And we're going to bring you that one in just a few minutes. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. here on board one. That took a little longer than I wanted it to, but we had to go find Trucker and the G-Man. They were out in the hallway having some fun. We need to get them in here, get them on court one. And here we have them. As you can see, a little bit of a reflection there. The windows behind us. The sun is finally out up here in Port Huron at the Big Freeze under the bridge. Weekend takeover. Blue Water Convention Center. Yo's Cornhole. God, it's been a good time, and we got a lot of it left to go. I saw Brandon hopped into the chat saying he's been watching all morning with a tear in his eye, knowing that he can't be there. And, buddy, we all miss you. We wish you could be here. We're going to make sure, no matter what happens, you're going to be here next year. We're going to drive to your house. We're going to kidnap you, tie you up, put a bag over your head, force you into a windowless van, and drive you all the way up to Port Huron. You are coming next year without question. As we finish up the down and back here, we're going to get this one going down here, I think, on the left side. Let's see what they do. If they're good or if they want another down and back. Nope, looks like they're good. There is the bag spin. There's another bag spin and the knuckles, and we're going to get going here. Down on the left side, we have Mary versus the G-Man. Mary there on the left. In case you had any question about it, that is G-Man on the right. Bobby Dillon in the chat. I see another name I was hoping to be here this weekend, hoping that somebody bring some of his moonshine with him. Where was he? Yeah, that's somebody we miss seeing. Bobby Dillon with he could have brought his moonshine with him this weekend, and we could have had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll see him sometime soon, though. We got to love that stuff. And then down on this side, on the left, that's Trucker Tom, and on the right, Big Joe. Trucker Tom and Joe down here on the right side. As Trucker and the G-Man take an early 3-0 lead. Joe's going to help him out by throwing his first bag off the back of the board. Joe going fast side, cleaning up the front of the board. Tom going to go in for a 10. Joe looking to limit the damage here. Oh, instead goes off. That's going to be a 10-on-4 for 6, giving Trucker and the G-Man a quick 9-0 lead after just 2 rounds. Let's see who else we got. Michael Carr, Felix, Steve Latch, Kyle Poole, all sitting at home watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. G-Man off left with his first bag. And then off the back with his second. Mary's going to follow him there. Oh, boy, both players with 2 bags off. 3 bags off now if the G-Man throws a 1 that round. Mary's definitely scoring points here. The question is how many, and it's going to be 5. Down 9-0. All of a sudden only down by 4. Quick turnaround here. Let's see if Joe can keep it going down here on this end. Tom misses his second bag off to the left. Joe puts in his 4th for a 12. That's going to be a 12-on-10. 2 more for Stranger Danger. They are making a comeback. Ryan says he likes the tape boxes. Well, I wanted something that I could see that would show up on camera. You know, I like a good throwing mat, but unless it's that big, thick carpet like the ACL has, it's hard to get something that's not going to bunch up under players' feet while they're trying to play. And this keeps the board centered, keeps them right where they need to be without having to worry about adding anything to the board to hold it down. And it just makes it easier all weekend long. And it's great. Gaffer tape, easy to put down, easy to take up. Good finish there from Stephanie. And the G-Man matches her. So you go back down here to the right side. Give me 1 second. I'm going to shut this shade so we can get some of this glare off the board here real quick. Give me 1 second. remember that next time. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Got the shade down there. I think we might have to drop that other shade over there too. So you can put the top one there. Try to get some of this glare. Here, the first, I didn't think we'd see the sun at all this weekend, and we get here this morning, and man, it is shining bright. It is beautiful to see. Ooh, Stephanie, that or Mary, I'm sorry, that last big just off to the left, and G-Man tries to make her pay, but leaves it hanging on the back. Can Mary get in without him? She can. She bullies him back to make sure he doesn't fall down. All right, sorry, we're trying to put down another shade over there, but I'm feeling this sun's not going to stick around for too long. As Trucker and G-Man have gone up 12-7 while we were shutting shades and trying to hide glares. Looks like they're going to get a few more there. Up 13-7 now. Ryan Broad says he wish he could come, but Brandon was so upset that he couldn't make it. And Ryan was afraid if he came, Brandon would beat him up. I don't know about all that. I think you're just scared of all the competition out here. You don't think you can cut it. And I understand it, Ryan. I do. I'm just messing with you. You're a great shot. You know we love you. Ooh, that one fell. Almost knocked his own off the back. No, Mary's going to take care of it for him. She's got a couple off. We have 7-on-2, 5 more for Trucker and the G-Man, putting him up on 18. Got to be careful here. If you're a stranger at danger, you are just a mistake away from this one ending. And of course, this is only rounders. This is just for seeding. So they're not out by any means if they lose, but you never want to lose when you have an opportunity to win, right? Oh, tried to cut back around those blockers in front, and Tom's going to do it for him. Missed again, and that is going to do it. Those are the mistakes I was talking about. Trucker and the G-Man stranger danger in this one. Gonna have them submit that game and see who we're going to have coming up next. Looking up at the board, we're almost done with rounders. We should only have a game or two left. The board's really thinning out up there. Matter of fact, I think that's going to be it for us here on board one for rounders. Looks like we got an empty scoreboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit the commercial break, and then we're going to go check out how long it's going to be until the bracket starts, and then we'll come back and let you guys know. But first, let's give a look real quick at the leaderboard for the big $2,500 grand prize after one event. Got Jack McKinney and Steve Sappington on top with 300 points each. Jacob Hill and Lucian down at 295. Bryce Ott and Noah Smith at 290. Caleb and Maya 285. David Brown and Travis at 280. Those are your top 10. Now, those are going to change after we get through doubles today. And once we get done with the doubles bracket, we'll do a little math. We'll do a little multiplication and division and figure out where those points sit after doubles heading into the blind draw. Top player in each event gets 300 points. And the person with the most points at the end of the weekend gets that big $2,500 grand prize on top of all the prize money they're winning in their brackets, because each bracket is getting paid out tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 all weekend long. There's so much money getting paid out this weekend. I'm honestly extremely jealous that I'm not out there playing with a chance to get it. So that's where the standings sit after one event as we're in the middle of our second event here. And, we talked to Rob earlier from Yo's Cornhole. He mentioned all the people who have helped put this on. Our friends over at Uncensored Cornhole. Of course, you want to have fun playing cornhole. These are two of the most fun people you'll ever have. You'll ever play cornhole with. Tony and Jill over at Uncensored Cornhole. They are up at the Ultimate Sports Center at the corner of Masonic and Little Mac in Roseville every Friday night for a switch into a blind draw. You can visit them on uncensoredcornhole.com to get all the information there. And one more time, of course, our local photographer, Johnny Boy, go walking around taking pictures. I was talking to him earlier. Over 2,000 pictures he took yesterday. Went through, edited some of them, cleared out the ones that he didn't like. He pared it down to about 500 just in one day. If you need anything, you have anything you want pictures taken of, you got a graduation party, senior pictures, you got a really nice car or motorcycle you want some glamour shots of, big events like this, cornhole, I've seen him out doing tractor pulls and big truck events like that. Anything you need shot, you call Johnny Boy Productions and they will get you taken care of, and it'll be some of the best shots of whatever it is that you've ever seen. I can promise you that. Johnny Boy Productions on Facebook. Reach out to them and make sure that you get some good pictures. Now, we're going to go check on how long we're going to have before the bracket starts. By the looks of the board, what are there? I think I see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games currently going on. They're all playing in all double digits, so those won't take long to finish. And then hopefully just be a few minutes until we get into the bracket. So I'll bring that information back to you here in just a few minutes. If you stick and stay, I'll let you know where we're at. Thanks, guys. Guys, we are back. We just got word from our directors. We know what is happening now. We just finished with rounders. We're going to have the bracket coming up in a little bit. We're actually going to shut this stream down and start a new one up in a little bit. When the bracket starts, we're going to wait, let everybody go get some lunch and recover because it was a late night last night. They're going to start the bracket play for doubles, at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We're going to be back with another stream at 2 o'clock this afternoon for doubles. But before we finish up one more time, let's take a look at the point standings after one event. Jack McKinney, Stephen Sappington on top with 300 points, followed by Jacob Hill and Lucian, then Bryce Ott and Noah Smith, Caleb Beltran and Maya, David Brown and Travis Osbat. Those are rounding out your top 10. Now, just because their name's not on the screen doesn't mean that others aren't in the running as well. It all depends on how you do in rounders. Can you make it to tier 1? And then how far in the bracket can you go? Because every spot in the bracket from the first all the way down to the last earns points. So just because you have one bad event doesn't mean that you're out of the running. And just because you're Jack McKinney or Stephen Sappington and you won the first event doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to win the whole thing. So we got to watch, and we're going to keep track as we go along. Once we finish with doubles this afternoon, we'll recalculate the points, and we will give you an updated top 10 list here once we get into the blind draw later this evening. But for now, we are going to sign off, and we are going to be back with the doubles bracket in a couple of hours. Right, we're going to start that one, so keep an eye out. 2 o'clock, we're going to be back with the bracket live here from the Big Freeze under the bridge at the Blue Water Convention Center. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hopping in the chat. Thank you for commenting and talking with me and keeping me company through rounders here. Hopefully we'll have you all back in the bracket play for doubles. So thank you guys very much. We will see you in just a little bit.